The following program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.
Hey, you already know who it is. It's your favorite puppet Joselito, and you're watching Charged Up Top 10 here on Access Nashua.
Hey, what's up? I'm a moose to the left, to the right, to the hey. Look, you already know what it is, man. I'm your boy ys.young Spazz. That's right, the voice of the indie artist. Let everybody know who's hot and who's not, from the East Coast to the West Coast, down south, back up north. It is Charged Up Top 10. That's right, rundown episode where we recap on last week's top 3 episode, bring back 2 new videos or 2 old school videos that's been on the countdown, brand new interview, all right? Questions of the day, all that, plus some hip-hop music news for you guys. So, follow me, your boy ys.young Spazz, at all my social medias for behind-the-scene footage of Charge Up Top 10. And if you're an independent artist out there, send your music videos in to chargeuptop10@gmail.com and let's work. But let's jump into that recap right now. You already know what it is. Like I said, I'm your boy ys.young Spazz, and this right here is your favorite independent music video countdown, Charge Up Top 10, the rundown episode, where we recap on last week's top 3 videos. Out of all 10, we recapping on the top 3 because you know there's fire. Starting with Harris coming in at number 3, shutting it down, Never Satisfied. Now that video right there is fire. It is what it is. Harris, number 3, made it back on the countdown, voted, that's right, by popular demand on our website. So if you're looking for new music, follow my man Harris at all his social medias. That's right, because that video was fire. Let me stop. Ladies, call me. Listen, we're going to jump into that number 2 video because you know it's coming straight out of Lawrence, Massachusetts. That's right, my bro C. Millsy shutting it down with Percocet. Listen, the video's fire. One of our visuals in the video, Gil, shout out Gil video, so you know it's a Massachusetts thing. That's right, it's a Lawrence thing, it's a Lawrence vibe. Listen, C. Millsy's working, he's doing his thing. Fantastic, young, independent artist. If you guys are looking to work with somebody, he's the guy that you want to work with. And also, new music, follow him on his social media. Fire. Now, let's get into that number 1 video from last week, because you know it's what's popping. Annalia Brown coming in at number 1. That's right, with Lied to Me back on the countdown. Another video voted by popular demand. Now, Annalia Brown, that girl is fire. She's Katniss everything and everything. Stop. Listen, she's doing her thing. I had the privilege of seeing her at a show the other day. She is fire. She brought her daughter on stage. Now, you know, that's when you got talent within the family and it's passed down for the next generation or the next generation or the next generation. So shout out to you, Annalia Brown, coming in at number 1 with You Lie to Me, all right? You ain't gotta lie to me to love me. Let me stop. Now, before we jump into this throwback video from Queens, so I'll let you guess who it is, we're gonna talk about a hip-hop fun fact. We're gonna see if you know what I know that you need to know, all right? But your boy, Fabio Foreign, one of my favorite artists out right now in the game, and he's gonna be one of my favorite artists 10 years from now. I'm a good fan like that. But here's a hip-hop fun fact. If you didn't know, now you need to know. Fabio Foreign got his name, his stage name, Fabio Foreign, that's right, from a friend referring to him as the fashion model, Fabio Lanzoni. That's right. His boys gave him his name from a fashion model because Fabio Foreign loves his fashion. Drip. Motherfuckers drip, all right? Now let's jump into this throwback video. Like I said, from Queens. Queens in the building. That's right, we bringing it back. This is my guy right here. Al Goon, SV Lavish, 50 deep in the building. Charge Up Top 10. Let's go.
Is it better to be loved or feed?
That's a good question. It's nice to be both, but it's very difficult. But if I had my choice, I would rather be feared. The fear lasts longer than love. It's fear that keeps them loyal to me. But the trick is not to be hated. That's why I treat my men good, but not too good. I give them too much, then they don't need me. I give them just enough where they need me, but they don't hate me.
We got moonshine.
I said that's words to my 30 acres. Open up them pearly gates. I seen the money come and go. Watch the money circulate. If you try to perpetrate, that's when I orchestrate. I pull up, take a block, and put an increase on the murder rate. Mind control, I got two visions. My mood different. I left the telly last night, and I had two bitches. My phone ringing all night. My shit just moves different. When you got something to lose, nigga, you move different. Jesus peace on the Cuban link, that's a heavy charm. Wartime, I see transform like a Megatron. All gold from head to toe like a leprechaun. I'm having nightmares of going out like I'm Escobar. Been to jail and I ain't going back. Ski mask, give me all of that. 40 round, 40 clap, we can toss all of my shoulder clap. Yeah, I'm in the coupe, yellow ride. 50 deep, 20 cars, summertime with my vibe. Yeah, I'm in the coupe, yellow ride. 50 deep, 20 cars, summertime with my vibe.
Yeah, I'm in the coupe, yelling Prada. 50 deep, 20 cars, summertime, we mob out. Yeah, I'm in the coupe, yelling Prada. 50 deep, 20 cars, summertime, we mob out. Yeah, I'm on my bullshit, what you think this is? Samurai, Goonies up the hill, $150 shit. Heavy bitch, duffel bag with the semi-fix. Steady flips, 10 bands are better, my Beretta hit. Back then I ain't had shit, now I'm back in while I'm laughing. I'm gon' get rich to your main bitch, you a target while I practice. Cause I'm the man, I'm the man. 100 bands and a band. Rubber band, make you run it, man. Gang for the cash. Maintain, keep a bag. Never late, keep a stash. Hulk Hogan, but it looks stolen. White, make it laugh. Cook it up in the lab. Kill them more than I laugh. AK, fucking day, had a cold plate and a mask. I made sure everyone rich. Came in the game like Capella and Pitt. Back in the days, took a hell of a hit. Capella with aim, so full of the rich, so full of the wet. Cold rolling with a Cuban. Gucci shades with the Uzi. Chanel bag for my boot thing. Been hot for like Luke King. Drop top on a Tuesday. Blue range like I move things. Thanks. Switch lanes, now I'm paid. Never changed but the coupe change. Fame came, now we all made. Good fellas, you Hefner. Trendsetter, do my damn thing.
Yeah, I'm in the coupe, yellow ride. 50 deep, 20 cars, summertime with my vibe. Yeah, I'm in the coupe, yellow ride. 50 deep, 20 cars, summertime with my vibe.
Yeah, I'm in the coupe, yelling Prada. 50 deep, 20 cars, summertime, we mob out. Yeah, I'm in the coupe, yelling Prada. 50 deep, 20 cars, summertime, we mob out.
You already know the vibes, man. We back, we shutting it down. I'm your boy, ys.young Spazz. That's right, and that right there was old video bringing it back. Al Goon, SV Lavish with 50 deep. Now, we know Queens hold it down, but we got a queen in the building herself. That's right, with my brother, Stackgold and A-Royal. What is going on? A-Royal, Stackgold, my brother. Look, you know the vibes. Stackgold always got the artists, always popping, always connecting people. So, A-Royal, listen. We seen you working. We seen your video, your freestyle video on Stack's IG. It's fire. Shut it down. We're like, oh no, new artist alert. New artist alert. So listen, where did all this come from as a female? What age did like music start to impact you at?
So I'm 22 now, so about 3 years ago is when I started writing.
Okay.
I kind of started taking it slow at first. I didn't really know how I wanted to come with it. I didn't even know if I wanted to rap or sing. So, as time went on, I started to find my sound, started to, get all my stuff together and do what I'm doing. So, yeah, about 3 years ago.
Okay. So being 22, you're young, got the whole world ahead of you. You're doing music now for the past 3 years, but what was, like, the kind of music, like, the era that influenced you to even get into, like, the hip-hop music world?
The era, probably, honestly, like when I was growing up, like I listened to a lot of 90s rap, R&B,
that's
like
old school
even the
shit.
females, like, Lil' Kim, Missy Elliott, all them. So that's kind of what got me into it. Yeah. So as far as writing, I mean, like even this era, like Nicki Minaj, Cardi B, Meg Thee Stallion, all them, like this the same,
Yeah, it was it's the woman era with the hip hop and the music. So like,
sure.
How did you get and link together with Stacks?
Me and Stacks actually met probably about a year or so ago. A couple of my artists that I make music with, they also be with Stacks doing the shows and all the extra with him. So.
And you have what's his name managing you?
Doe.
Doe. Shout out
management.
Doe.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Doe.
Doe.
You know what I mean? Got Doe managing you now. He also works with like Pistol.
Yep, Pistol Beans. He works with
Beans.
Sig Poppy, The Real Cobra, Japan Heartbreak, Daytime.
Oh, so you got a manager
Yeah,
behind you working. And now you got
For
Stacks
sure.
too. I see.
Yeah, we got
I
a
see
good-
y'all
we got
coming
a good
together.
group, for
I see you
sure.
coming together. So like being a new artist, being a new female artist,
Mm-hmm.
how would you say like that you stay focused on like your music and like, you know what I mean, keeping it going, because being a female artist, especially now, it's hard.
Yeah,
you know what I
for
mean? Back
sure.
then it was real hard because wasn't a lot of female artists. But now there's a lot of female artists. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Everybody popping out the woodworks. But only some people got that talent. That's just so like, how do you stay focused in that zone?
Staying focused is honestly, it's more of a part of like, you know, that's really how I express myself is through my music. So it's like, I don't really communicate my feelings other ways, like besides my music. So that's the easiest way. And being surrounded by so many people that make music and are like influencing me plays a big part on it too.
Where see, look, a lot. Pay attention, y'all, because a lot of artists don't give the props to the other artists they work with as far as influence. Because you get influenced by the people you work with. It's not
For
just
sure.
you. You know what I mean? So like, how's it going with Stacks? Stacks, what you got planned? You know what I mean?
To be honest, you know, I've been trying to work with Doe, trying to work with a different local artists to be able to bring it to a bigger platform. I've seen different states that they come as a community. So what I'm trying to do is like, you know, they don't have to pay me to do anything. I could be able to see your talent. I see your hunger. I go and trying to be able to push it to the full potential. Right now, I could congratulate to me. I just hit 100,000 followers after a couple of shows. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
Let's go.
round of applause.
100K.
Okay.
So, you know, like I just humbly always keep it in $1,000 to be able to like, you know, get the right outcome. Because if you give positivity, you get positivity back. So I've seen her hunger. I've been dealing with Doe for a long time, over a year now. And I see the full potential, what he's doing. Him and I, we talk all the time about like, you know, marketing, investment to the artist as an independable label. You know what I'm talking about? So I see, and I just want to be able to contribute to the community, to be able to bring artists like her and everybody else that I mentioned into the spotlight. To you, man, because honestly, you holding it down. Charge Up Top 10, ys Spazz, you know, always doing the great things, you know, and I appreciate you the same way you've been in shows. We've been in shows together. We be collaborating, doing a lot of things. That's why I do with a lot of people around, you know?
And that's how it got to be done. Always got to give thanks to the team and stuff like that. So like A-Royal, like how did you come up with the name A-Royal?
Honestly, it took a long time. It was a lot of brainstorming and we kind of just threw it together. Like it's not that like we really like came up with it like that, but we had a lot of options that we were trying to choose from. And then this one kind of just fit the best. I feel like it was the most unique out of all the ones that we had. So, you know, here we are.
Okay, all right.
A-Royal.
So like now your kind of music, it's more up to date, but you can see that you have a flow.
For sure.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of you artists need to go home and write. You know what I mean? So like, you see, you got a nice flow. So like, what do you have planned for the future? Like your EPs, new mixtapes, like what's up?
So being a new artist, I have one song out on SoundCloud with 2 features. It's called PSA with me, Pistol Beans, and Band Up Shmula. I have another song on a mixtape. Actually, a member of Dipset had reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be on this mixtape. So I have a song out called Money Calling on that mixtape too. But right now we're working on right now we're working on shooting a couple music videos. First I want to drop a music video. I don't know. We're working on a lot of things right now. So as far as like an album or an EP, that's kind of up in the air still. But I know, you know, we're working.
Working step by step. That's all you gotta do. You work to the next step.
Well, Spazz, can I be able to put something like in the mix? Let me ask you this. So you being a new artist, right?
Yes.
And you understanding all these codes that you just throwing out there, like an EPK, you know, album, like who being like putting those thoughts and teaching you those things, how to be able to move?
My manager.
Boom, you see?
He's great. Honestly, he's great.
So
he's really good at what he does.
Teach you everything and every step that you have to do. You see, you got to deal with Doe. Doe is a very individual that knows about his thing, right?
Right.
That's a big fact.
For sure.
And that's why you artists out there have to understand the meaning of dealing with a manager and having that. You can't just do it on your own. You can't say, F everybody, I'm doing it for myself. everybody plays a part in your team.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like, hey Royal, being a female artist, right? We've had some female artists bless the stage here, right? So we're gonna ask you here
Viral.
if you want to bless the stage, a couple bars for your fans that's growing around the world.
I could do that.
Viral. Let's go.
All right, so I said, they grew up in the trenches, so they prone to all that gun shit. 13, 14 riding around, thinking that they run shit, and they looked up to their brothers crashing out and doing dumb shit. The next thing on their mind is learning how to dump it. They don't think about how they live, and they say, get into that chicken. If he see an easy target, you better bet he licked it. Young is trying to make a name, want to put him on a stretcher, he gon' slide anytime. They don't care about the weather, he stay walking with a limp, cause he tucking that Beretta. Stick so long, you could see it through his sweater. He addicted to this fast life, to wake up to that cash life. The police get behind him, he gotta do the dash life.
Okay. Hey, Royal, the motherfucking building. Chill. Charge up top 10. So like, hey, Royal, right? That's your fire. That's what I mean.
Appreciate you.
Listen, if you guys don't catch on, that was like a story. She was storytelling rhyming right there. You know what I mean? You guys need to work on your craft, all right? You got young ones coming up in the game. And so like, hey, Royal, so like now, let's say you have like a younger artist, right? 5 years from now, right? And they want to follow in your footsteps. So you're talking to a younger you, right? So what would you tell the younger you about keeping focus in the game?
You just gotta keep it real, keep it true to yourself, stay focused, just do the best you can. That's all you can do, And it's like, especially nowadays, I feel like it's really hard to come up in this type of industry because like a lot of people like, I don't know, I'm not gonna say especially around here, but like, I feel like almost especially around here, like a lot of people don't support each other. So it's a big part of it is just staying focused through everything, through the hate, through the criticism, through it all. Like you really
fake love.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like you can't, and it's like you can't be blindsided by people coming out and just like you said, showing fake love or it's crazy. You really just gotta stay true to yourself. That's the biggest part.
That's just grabbing up young A Royal. Stay true to yourself.
Shaking her up like, girl.
Stay true to yourself, girl.
Right.
Big fact. So why don't you let everybody know where to contact you at and find you for booking, showcasing the works, all that.
So you can book me at on Instagram at bossmandoe. You can find my Instagram at aroyal.official. You could DM me or him. You could find features, booking, anything you need there. As far as YouTube, I don't have anything out on YouTube yet, but SoundCloud, A Royal. My mixtapes, A Royal.
A Royal. All that, A Royal.
It's about to be on all platforms soon, so make sure y'all tap in.
Get winning and get low.
Period.
So Stacks, hey, listen, Stacks gonna let everybody know where you can contact them. And now when you contacting Stacks, make sure you bring in the realness with you, right? Because Stacks can get you plugged in with shows, interviews, the works. Stacks let everybody know what it is.
Yeah. So I'm Stackgold TNT. You could be able to find me on all platforms. Twitter, you could be able to find me on Facebook, you could be able to find me on Instagram, Snapchat, and all platforms. So like whatever you want to be able to be out here, want to be able to get plugged in with Charge Up Top 10, ys Spazz right here, just hit me, send you freestyle videos, send me your EPK, and we could be able to put the works and see how we could be able to get you in here to get you that interview, you heard?
All right, listen, send it all in. We here, A Royal in the building. Glad you guys came. We're gonna jump into this next video right here. Shut it down, Nez. Fade it. Let's go. BX, stand up.
Run it up. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Run it up, run it up, run it up, yeah. Run it up, run it up, run it up, yeah. Run it up, run it up, run it up, yeah. Mama said don't chase him, couple keys in the basement. Pray the feds don't case me. Tell them haters they don't fade 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 me. I'm on the block with the raves, with a white bitch in the cake. 3 of us is a gang. 3 of us is a gang. Don't give a fuck what you saying. I ain't with them games. Hope you know I ain't playing. Hope you know I ain't playing. 6 speed, different lanes, different bitch. Different game, all the same day, all the same day. My homies ride with them things, pour it out on the grapes, pour it out on the grapes,
pour it out on the graves. Catch me serving uptown. Tell these bitches say what's up now. I was broke, but I'm up now. Money coming, I'm a cash cow. Tell them pussies we don't play around. See that pussy, I'ma make it meow. See a bitch, I'ma take it down. 104, that's 100 round. Mama said don't chase them. Couple keys in the basement. Pray the feds don't case me. Tell them haze they don't fade 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 me. Bentley swerving through the projects. Couple bodies on my conscience. All she worried about is nonsense. All she worried about is nonsense. All I'm worried about is diamonds. All I'm worried about is my chicks. You can say I got a complex. I'm just trying to make my bread. Cold hollows for them hot heads. Bad models for them nice beds. Late night, gotta watch the feds. Great white or Loch Ness. Styrofoam filled with toxins. Bitches be checking my pockets. Fuck it though, I'ma die rich. Stacking no lose, no option. Mama said don't chase them. Couple keys in the basement. Pray the feds don't case me. Tell them haze they don't fade 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 me.
Hey, watch out now. Listen, that was Nez, Faded, all the way from the Bronx. B.I. Stand Up, that's right. It's a New York throwback time right here for the independent artists. Shutting it down on Charged Up Top 10. I'm your boy, ys.young Spazz. That was a fire interview, too, from A. Royo and my guy, Stackgold ENT, connecting all you artists. Now, let's get into some charged up news. Because you know we got the drama and what's going on in the music world right now. Starting with your boy, Drake. Drake, listen, you need to let me get some of that luck you got there. Or you need to pass me Lil Baby over here, because Drake won, that's right, on online roulette for $17 million. And he credited Lil Baby, because in between, right before he won, Lil Baby walked in the room, and he won. And Drake said, you know why I won? Because Lil Baby walked in the room. Lil Baby did not walk in this room right now, so I'm not winning. But shout out to you guys, Drake. Congratulations, $17 million. He gave it away to a couple fans and people that was playing online with him because he's spreading the love and showing the love to everybody. Shout out to you and Lil Baby. Now, let's talk about my guy, Skinny from the 9. That's right. Now, this is something I wanted to really talk about and touch down here in the music world, because you got to be careful for those people who's out there trying to chase a bag, and they're not trying to chase their own bag, they're trying to chase your bag. Now, Skinny from the 9, he punches a troll in the face after being questioned about snitching. Now, the troll is going along and saying and threatening him, saying, if you don't pay me money, I'm going to put you in a lawsuit. Skinny from the 9, from me to you, you did what you was motherfuckers supposed to do. He straight trolled you, walked up to you with his camera, asked you to take a picture, and then asked you a disrespectful question that where we come from, you can't just ask the man that and not expect him to feel some type of way, an argument, a fight, something. He really caused that problem, Skinny from the line. I don't know if you got to pay this man or if you go through a lawsuit, but I wish you the best, and I congratulate you for keeping it real. Keeping it real. Shout out to Skinny from the 9. Now, let's talk about Cardi B and Offset. They on vacation and they see a yacht sinking. Now, other media platforms are trying to criticize them for not calling for help. There's another boat in the water. I'm pretty sure there's another yacht right next to it while it was sinking. Nobody was in the yacht but the person driving the yacht. He was swimming away because he was probably intoxicated, crashed into some rocks, and sunk his yacht. Everybody was safe. I don't put it on them or against them or hold them for any accountability for not calling for help, because what are they gonna do? You know what I mean? They're gonna call the cops. Cops they're gonna bring the boat out the water. Listen, shout out to you, Cardi B, and you, Offset. I hope you guys enjoyed yourself on your vacation at that beach house. Now, let's talk about Coi Leray. Right? My little baby girl there. It's my baby girl. You need to call me. Kiss me through the front. Let me stop. But Coi Leray kicks a fan off stage after grabbing her butt when she was performing. Listen, all right? I understand both sides of the story. It is harsh. You are a beautiful woman. It's very tempting to not touch you when you dancing and lap dancing. But out of respect for you being a superstar artist, that man should have stood in his place and let you perform your performance and do what you did. So for everybody who's criticizing her, saying, oh, when she was dancing, it don't matter. He got to keep his hands to himself and be touching my baby like that. Let me stop. But big up to you, girl. Keep doing your thing. The rest of the show, the rest of the performance, it was fire. Now, let's talk about my guy, Boosie Badass. Hey, listen. He promises his team, his son, that he'll get him some nookie, right? And some money and some right? If he graduates high school. Now, you better be hitting those books because that's some good motivation for a teenager. So shout out to you, Boosie Badass, for keeping it real with your son and giving him the little motivation he needs to complete his high school years. Big up to you guys. I hope to see you graduate this year, next year, the year that you graduate, my guy. Now, that's all we got today for some Charged Up Top 10. Say my name. That's right, ys.young Spazz. Follow me on all my social medias for behind-the-scenes footage of Charged Up Top 10 and send your music videos in to chargeuptop10@gmail.com. And if you charge down, get charged up because we out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. I need a slide, slippy slide, slide.
The preceding program was provided by an independent producer solely responsible for its content. The opinions expressed do not necessarily represent the views of this station, its staff, board of directors, or underwriters.